Well, my friends, I'm actually quite excited to record this video today. I'm kind of going to be doing a casual hunt and a guide together. I mean, what better video on Squidster's channel? Casual hunting is one of my favorite things to do. The videos always do terrible for me. And today we're going to do a guide basically at the exact same time. We're out here in the beautiful and arguably the most underrated map in the Hunter called Wild HIRSCHFELDEN Hunting Reserve, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you guys the method that I use to turn this map into an absolute gold mine. So without further ado guys, wasting no more of your time, if you in fact end up enjoying today's video, as a 16-year-old content creator, my goal by the end of 2026 is 50,000 subscribers. If you guys would like to help me out in reaching that goal, it would be very much appreciated. It's entirely free to go down there and hit that subscribe button. If you do end up enjoying the material found in this video, you might as well just join the family, right? Without further ado, my friends, let's go ahead and dive right into it. Okay, so first and foremost, make sure you guys have your main loadout on you, the loadout that you would take just for hunting pretty much every class in the game. This is what my main loadout consists of. If you guys would like to copy it, I have loadout guides on my channel. Probably going to start making more soon. Let me know down below if you guys would like to see that. And literally all you're going to want to do is go ahead, head into an outpost, and set the time to about 6:30. Set it to 6:30 just like so. And this is like the only other method in HIRSCHFELDEN that I will do besides drink zone hunting. Drink zone hunting is a little bit worse than this because of how thick it is around the lakes, although it is still a very good method for HIRSCHFELDEN. And the method that I'm teaching you guys today is a method that I like to call, said method about 20 times there, but the field method at 6 a.m. Literally, set the time to 6 a.m. and run through the fields. You can see the fields in HIRSCHFELDEN. Actually, these ones are fresh. I've never been over there. At least you're on PC. Let's go do that. What you're going to want to do, whether you're in your own map or whether you're in multiplayer, multiplayer is a very good choice if you already have a bunch of need zones discovered in your fields on HIRSCHFELDEN. You can find trophies easier in multiplayer that way. We'll talk about that in a bit. What you're going to want to do is literally just run through the fields. Again, you can see fields because there's these little orange squares. They're everywhere. I don't even have this outpost unlocked yet. I must have forgot about that one. There's a good chunk of fields all the way up here in the northern regions. As you can see, I've been doing some running around there. Got some Canadian geese decoys there. There's a chunk of fields here. Huge chunk of fields here. All the way down into here. I mean, there's so many fields here in HIRSCHFELDEN. And the fields at 6 a.m. are the best way to hunt HIRSCHFELDEN because 90% of this map is extremely thick, making the hunting extremely difficult. But here in the fields, like I said, it's not even that bad. Already got a fallow deer there, got some boar standing on the edge. I mean, there's animals everywhere, and I barely even left the outpost. In HIRSCHFELDEN. This is where I am on the map for those wondering. Guess we're going to kind of circle up through these fields here and see what we can find. I believe red deer should be on their, red deer should be on their way to their drink zones as well, so we might run into them leaving. But they start feeding as soon as fallow deer start drinking, I believe, so. I mean, we got geese out here already. The animals everywhere, dude. Let's shoot some of these geese. Hopefully there's not a diamond deer or something around the corner, because I'm going to completely spook it. Or at least let's try to shoot some of these geese. Excuse Squid's terrible aim. Nothing happened there. But if I wouldn't have been impatient there and I would have waited for them to land, geese are some of the best paying species in the game. If you shoot like 20 of them, you can make like pretty much 20k. It's insane. There's so many geese here in HIRSCHFELDEN. It's probably the best map for Canadian geese. You're going to find tons of roe deer using this method, tons of fallow deer, tons of red deer. That's a perfect opportunity for the 308 if I ever seen one. Come here, boy. Oh my. Okay, I was going to say, Sheepers creepers, dude. Your boy is not shooting good right off the bat. Oh my gosh. Ooh, we got boar up in here. Look at that. Nice level 4 there. 0 to 150 and see if we can properly get this guy taken down. That sure would be very nice. Squid aim is definitely taking effect. I've been shooting foxes all morning, so seems like I'd be warmed up, but... Alright, that's more like it. That's a good one, too. I forget what their diamond is. I didn't even look at his estimate, but I know he's a 4, and I think level 4 wild boar are a thing. Also, just by being out here and shooting and claiming male red deer, male red fox, male pheasants, male boar, male fallow deer, every single time you shoot and claim a male, there's a chance that male can come back as a great one. So you might, if you just keep doing this method, run into a great one eventually of any of those species just by running around this map. And this map is entirely free for everyone. It's such a good map, it's just super underrated. Not enough people give this map a chance. And I mean, the graphics are top tier. There's nothing better than the fields at 6 AM here in HIRSCHFELDEN, and out of it, we almost got a Canadian goose, but Squid missed. We almost got a fallow deer, but Squid messed it up. We got a properly taken down 111, $941, 0% on the consecutive harvest bonus, by the way. If I were to shoot 2 females, claim them both, then claim this one, he probably would have paid like 1,100 bucks. But still, beautiful shot there. A little bit far back, but he was moving. 0 to 150, he was at 192, absolutely beautiful. And you just keep going. Now I'm gonna circle, I could go all the way up into there, and I will eventually, but I'm gonna circle over to here. I think I'm gonna work my way north and get this outpost unlocked, because there's a chunk of fields here that are fresh as crap. There could be trophies there. And that's another thing, if you run all your fields and you find a trophy, that doesn't mean that there's no other trophies on your map. You can literally just shoot and claim males, and eventually a trophy will spawn. It will happen. Ooh, looky here, boys. Squid gang. The best people on the face of the earth. We got ourselves a little roe deer. Nothing special, just a little level 1 buck out there, but just trying to spot over this little hill here. Another tip, once you get to the edge of the field, start just walking, just in case there is something hanging out right around here. You don't spook it as fast. So make sure you're spotting all over before you decide to take an animal. It doesn't look like there's much anything else here, so roe deer, at least one of their feed times is from 4 to 7. It's 7 AM right now. Holy crap, we gotta shoot him quick. Use the 257 here. As soon as he picks up his head. Also, red deer just got a remodel, wild boar just got a remodel, roe deer just got a remodel, so HIRSCHFELDEN hunting is way more enjoyable nowadays. I mean, it really is. It's so nice being out here and seeing all the new remodels. It's so beautiful. This is not even anywhere near a trophy, so I'm just going to go ahead and mess him up to get him down quicker, but kind of a long shot for the 257 here. It's definitely not a long shot gun. It has some pretty crazy bullet drop, but nonetheless, we definitely got him down. And there we go. I mean, literally 10 seconds later, another animal to be shot. Another animal in Squid's brain, you know it's about to happen, to be wiped completely and totally off the face of the earth. Oh, you stupid dog! To be wiped completely and totally off the face of the earth. Take 2 there. Jeepers creepers. I almost killed my dog. So for beginner players, I mean, there's $1,000 laying right there. That roe deer is probably going to pay like $800, plus the other animals. If I would have got that fallow deer, probably would have paid like $1,100. Look at this. Look at this. There's another roe deer, some Canadian geese. Ooh, there's a good Canadian geese over there. That's probably $1,000 setting right there. I'm going to try to get that roe deer too if I can. Got the geese. I'm just going to shoot the roe deer with the, he's gone now. Anyways, that's probably another $1,000 laying over there from the geese now. We got more geese on their way in. I mean, it's constant. And like I was going to say, for beginner players, this is amazing because there's cash everywhere. Literally all you need, you don't even need DLC. The 243 or the 270 or beginner's guns, ooh, there's a good buck, that you'd either be saving up for with in-game money that you wouldn't need to buy DLC for, or just the beginner's guns that you already have, are very, very good. In fact, I use the 243 with the polymer tip bullets on roe deer quite consistently. And the 243 is the gun they start you with, if you forgot. No DLC, literally all you gotta do is set it to 6 AM and do exactly what I'm doing. Run the fields. So here's the first red fox. She's gonna pay $1,100 for a female. And then that roe deer should be somewheres around here if I remember right. And then there's literally just more to be shot. It's constant, man. HIRSCHFELDEN is a good map now. It really is. I mean, how many... This is Silver Ridge Peaks level, dude. I've shot... How many animals have I seen? Despite the fact that how many animals I've shot, how many animals has Squid missed? Let's not expose Squid on this, because I'm probably going to make this a YouTube short. Now, this is where the 300 comes in a lot of handy. Taking down these great big bison. Looks like we got a single lung there. I don't know if I missed the first shot or what, but that's probably another 1,100 bucks set in there. So what do we have? 3 roe deer, a red fox, a Canadian goose. I missed the first Canadian goose, missed another fallow deer, a European bison, and it's just constant. Guess what's flying over me? More animals. Okay, here's that first roe deer we shot. She's going to be 392 bucks. Okay, well, I did completely mess her up. She probably would have been closer to 800 if I got her a little bit better. Also, I only got 40% on consecutive harvest there, and 0% on quick kills, 0% on harvest check, so... She would have paid way more if I shot her right, but Squidster aim. Then moving up into here, we got vitals on this European bison. I do just have the OG 300 on me, by the way. This is, I think an in-game gun. It might come with Yukon Valley, though. I can't remember. The 7 mag, the single shot will do you just fine. Or if you want to get DLC, get the Arzina 300 or the Velgrita 375. The 375 is the best gun for Bison for sure. I'm curious what this guy is going to pay. And a pretty good shot, 881 bucks, just a little level 3 there, only got a single lung. Only got 60% for consecutive harvest, 26% for quick kill bonus, so if I got a heart shot there, probably would have dropped him way faster, and then the species difficulty is only a level 3, so we only got 50% of bonus there. But still, I mean, that's an extra 881 bucks, and that is another animal down. Another animal added to the list of this particular hunt for HIRSCHFELDEN. I never would have shot this many animals before they updated the map and, I guess, frankly, increased the spawns a few updates ago. I don't know how they did it, but a lot of people have noticed it. A lot of content creators, at least. Not very many casual players, which is unfortunate. A lot of us content creators have noticed that HIRSCHFELDEN is freaking goated now, dude. Yeah, in the thicker forestry like this, it's kind of difficult. There was a roe deer that just called 150 meters that way, and there's no way I'm going to be able to see it, but that's why you should bring the roe deer caller with, right? You could call it in like you're playing Hunter Classic or something. Not every part of the map is super thick like this. A lot of the locations are kind of thin, but the fields are obviously going to be the way to go because of how wide open it is. So I believe we still have a Canadian goose and a roe deer to go claim. This is on another level, dude. The hunt is so good it's taking me in the wrong direction. As I'm kind of running over here, I figured I'd also tell you guys that the field method at 8 a.m. also works very, very well if you want to set the time to 8 a.m. I would never set the time any later than 10 a.m. Maybe 10 a.m., run till about 12. Midday, things kind of start to die down. And then they also start to pick up a little bit again in the evening. A lot of animals are resting on the edges of the field, in the fields, and resting shots are very, very easy because a lot of times they're laying down perfectly broadside. The only thing is, if it's past 1700, foxes will be leaving and going to their drink zones, and foxes pay very, very well, so if you want to hunt foxes, 6 a.m. is the way to go. As for this Canadian geese here, nice little 7.61, $750. Absolutely insane. If you want to hunt these guys, you can literally set up decoys and they'll automatically land and you can get hundreds of them. Literally hundreds of them. There's so many, it's stupid. Let's see if we can't get ourselves one more here and try to make up for those shots at the beginning of the video. Alright, there we go. I was gonna say, maybe not, but they are hard to hit with the 22 in the air. Your best bet for shooting them out of the air is let them get over you and shoot them with a shotgun. Okay, we got this roe deer here now. This would be the other buck we shot. 67 points. Do not say it, bro. $501, 0% on quick kill bonus, 0% on the harvest check, 25% on species difficulty. We did get 100% on consecutive harvest, so that's probably why it didn't pay us like $200, but I mean, yeah, 2 butt shots ain't gonna do you very well in the sense of money, but decent score there. It would have been a little gold. And if you guys like these videos like this, again, please let me know down below in the comments. I am having a blast right now, and I think you guys would too. I would like to just, you know, go to random maps and find ways to make them more enjoyable. Show thousands of people that there's more to this game than just Great One grinding. There's 200 and something species in the game, and people are so stuck on 11 Great One grinds, or just those 11 species that have Great Ones, that's all they hunt. They completely forget about what's left in this game. I mean, free maps like this have all this to offer, and millions of people are completely missing it. They say that casual hunting's not fast-paced enough. Dude, I've literally just shot like 20 animals. Okay, probably not 20, but I've only been hunting for 15 minutes. And I have this many animals down. Like, holy crap, dude. And HIRSCHFELDEN's one of the worst maps for casual hunting, or it was. It's definitely not anymore. This method is, like I said, I mean, it literally, I almost said legitimately there, legitimately might be somewheres near the consistency of Silver Ridge Peaks. It's better than Leighton Lakes, I'll leave it at that. And then you just got this to look at the whole time. The graphics here are amazing. And you got these little, like, scenarios like this. Like, you'd never be inside of this beautiful thing if you were off Great One grinding. Wait, what is... I can go up here? What? Look at that. Never knew that. I've been playing this game for 8 years. I never knew you could come up here. That is insane. Those little scenarios like that never happen if you're just Great One grinding your whole time. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to come out to these maps in the future, and let me know down below what map would you like to see a guide on next. I'll just experiment with feeders, find different methods that help me find lots of animals. Just, like I said a minute ago, find ways to make these maps more enjoyable. And hopefully motivate more people to get out there and, you know, do things other than Great One grinding. I'm not hating on Great One grinding. I have 32 Great Ones. Clearly, I enjoy it. But there's so much more to the game, man. There really is. And it's a shame, really, it is, that the only kind of content that's on YouTube nowadays is Great One content. But hey, If you guys did in fact enjoy today's video and you want to see more videos like this in the future, like I said, definitely let me know down below in the comment section. Help me out down below by smashing that like button and subscribing. I would have went for a lot more of a trophy hunt today, but I have a lot of video editing to do, and maybe we'll actually do this method in a casual hunt sometime soon. I'd like to see what we can get from it. But as always, my name is Squid, you guys are watching Squidster Gaming, and we'll catch you guys in the next banger. Peace out, my gamers.